I can't like ban talk or thought of food, but it doesn't really serve you. Think about other stuff. Build your health. Think about health. And you'll find how many times your brain goes back to food, but we don't encourage it. Certainly dining, like, there's no advantage to watching people eat. We'll try not to eat in front of you. We separate the kitchen from you guys for a reason. So what are the dangerous things? Dangerous thing here is sunburn.
Yeah.
It can easily burn. Like, respect the heck of it. My encouragement for you is, if you want to go out in the sun, go out in the sun when your shadow is longer than your height. When your shadow looks longer than you, the sun isn't going to burn you. But between 10 and 2, 9 and 3, I mean, it'll eat you alive and not take prisoners.
But what if you want to get like suntan, like for 15 minutes on each side or something?
Go out when your shadow is long.
Even for getting
Yeah, noontime isn't really the time to be...
vitamin D and all that?
You'll still get plenty of vitamin D. You still get plenty of vitamin D. You get plenty of tan. You are in the tropics. You're 500 miles from the equator. I mean, right here, we're 500 miles, maybe 502 or something.
Yes, I think.
I think pretty close. Maybe San Jose is 500 miles, but which would make us about
So
480
anytime
miles.
before 10 or anytime after 2.
Yeah. Well, it won't be in the afternoon most likely because we'll be here. So it's a morning thing. But at the same time, I don't want you to break a sweat in the sun. So whether you're rolling into the pool to cool off or whatever you're doing, but I don't want you breaking a sweat. That's just like exercising. You're just causing all your systems to go into panic at that point. And so if you want to be out and catch some sun, great. But not so much that you're sweating in the sun. If you're breaking a sweat, you might as well be working out, and it's just counterproductive to the effectiveness of the fast. We're looking to make the fast short and sweet, and you're making it less effective. You're asking for the fast to be even longer than it needs to get the same job done. So sunburn really is the big issue, and the second biggest issue is dehydration. How much should you drink? What I would like you to do, each of you, is to take a piece of paper. If you don't have one, we'll give you one, or use your computer or your phone or whatever it is you need in order to create for yourself a little file that tracks every time you pee to the best of your ability. Because really, I'd like you to pee about 8 to 10 times a day.
How much?
8 to 10. Every 24 hours, 8 to 10 times. Drink enough water so you're peeing 8 to 10 times a day.
It was nighttime? Getting up at night?
I don't care when or how, or I'm not going to, but I'd like you to pee about 8 to 10 times a day. Drink enough so that you do. Drink enough so that when you pee, it looks more towards clear than it does towards egg yolk. If you're seeing egg yolk, you need more water. It's really easy after flying. I mean, when I came here after flying, it took me 2 days to get hydrated. I was drinking so much water, it was shocking me. And I just couldn't get it all in. Now I'm finally back up to speed, but it really took some doing. But dehydration works against you because you're depending on your liver and kidneys to do work, and they need enough water. But more than what you need is just a pain in the butt. And it actually is counter value.
Any sensation of thirst needs to be quenched, basically, right?
Pretty much, but
a
lot of people a lot of people, especially at the beginning of fast, try to drink their way into not feeling hungry. It's not an advantage to pee 20 times a day. If you're peeing, really my only concern is that you pee less than 6 times a day. If you're peeing less than 6 times a day, I maintain
That won't happen to me.
the authority to say your fast is over. We need to intervene. So by the time you're down to 8, you need to know that it's time to drink more, because you can easily go from 8 to 6. Dehydration happens quickly in the tropics. We're losing a lot of water, and we're losing it quickly.